Get started with our students, and you guys can start with our seats. Grab our guys from your popcorn. Well, thank you. I want to say good evening and welcome to the 67th annual Pleasant Valley College LVC All-Sports Reception. And on behalf of LVC's director of athletics for the year, I'd like to welcome all of our guests, our parents, coaches, staff, student athletes, to our reception this evening. It's one of our most special traditions, one of our oldest traditions. Brings together all of our programs to celebrate another year of outstanding achievement in athletics. Tonight, we will recognize the numerous accomplishments of nearly 600 student athletes from our 24 NCAA Division III programs. Before we begin, a special thank you goes out to our seniors. Rick couldn't be here tonight, as a lot of parents can relate to. He is at his son's senior night game this evening, but he wanted to make a special point to thank all of you and your families for your dedication to the college these past years, and encourage you guys to come back often and remain an active member of the LVC family. So thank you to our seniors and thank you to your families for all their support as well. And to begin tonight, I'd like to ask you guys to please rise for the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by LVC's own LVC.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread there, the bombs were singing, and gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, members. Now, before we get started, I'd like to thank a number of our guests in attendance. With us this evening first, President of Pleasant Valley College, Dr. Elizabeth. Also with us is the Executive Director, Marketing Communications, a small guy, that's Tony Clark. Our Associate Director, Daniel King Phelps. Our Director of Student Engagement, Todd Stoller. Our Clinical Associate Professor of PT, Mike Barrett, his daughter Max. And one of our alums in the LVC Athletic Hall of Famer, Bob Stroud, his wife Nancy, from the class of 1964. Thank you all for coming out with us tonight. We really appreciate your support. And now I'll offer his welcome here to the President of Pleasant Valley College, Dr. Lewis LVC.
beautiful song sung with such grace. Thank you very, very much. I want to thank Rick Beard and Stacy Hollinger and all of the athletic staff. I would, if you will, ask the coaches and athletic staff to please stand for the athletes and families here to join me in a round of applause for this great group of people. Well, I want to extend a very special welcome to the parents and families of our scholar athletes. Your support of our students, your students, and all of the students on the teams that you feel part of and are part of, truly appreciate your connection to us. We're thrilled to be able to share this event with you tonight, and we thank you for your moral support, and for many of you, also your financial support through the Blue and White Club. So thanks so much for being part of this great program. You're one of the important reasons why we have been so successful, and we love sharing this success with all of you. Truly appreciate it. To the student athletes, it's an honor for me to be here with you tonight. This reception gets bigger every year, and maybe it was the ice cream this year that caused us to get an even bigger turnout, but it really is great to see everyone together. I cannot tell you, but I think many of you know how much I enjoy seeing you compete, how much I want you to win, but when you don't, I love seeing how you play the game. It is so important to all of us who are on the, in the stands and around the side of the fields and the courts and watching you to see how well you play and how well you represent this great college. In watching you in practice, it is easy for me to see how a great team is built because the interactions among the athletes as well as between the athletes and coaches is how this all comes about. So you'll see me on the sidelines and practices as well, enjoying just as much to see how this all comes together when the games are here. I want a special word of thanks to the recognition to the seniors. You've worked hard to get to this point, and in both your athletic and your academic careers. I've signed your diplomas already, so don't mess up. And it's really been a privilege for me to see the work that we put in and the results that you've gotten over these 4 years. This year has been really an amazing year for Lebanon Valley College athletics. It's been filled with successes both athletically and in the classroom. Your commitment to learning shows, as well as your commitment to competing at the highest levels. The statistics say it all. An NCAA national runner-up, 5 All-Americans, 2 academic All-Americans, an MAC Commonwealth Championship and NCAA tournament team, a national championship tournament Elite 8 team, 5 academic all-district honorees, 5 conference players of the year, 20 academic all-conference honorees, 31 individual conference champions, 178 all-conference honorees, and more than 200 student athletes with GPAs of 3.2 or higher. Wow, that is so fantastic. Congratulations. Those of us in the stands and on the sidelines, appreciate all that you've done, feeling the pride that you show. Your competition extends to all of us. We feel very much attached to you. Congratulations on the wonderful things you've accomplished. I'm looking forward to this awards program, and go out.
Thank you, President. Before I introduce our next speaker, for those of you who might not have heard the news, Stacy Hollinger, our longtime softball head coach and assistant director of athletics, was recently and well-deservedly promoted to the position of associate director of athletics. A round of applause for that. Congratulations. And as part of the interview, she'll be getting more opportunities to speak in public. So here she is for her remarks. LVC Associate Director of Athletics, Stacy Hollinger.
Through athletics, student athletes build confidence and trust in themselves and others while learning to overcome challenges both on and off the field. The structure and discipline that being part of an athletic program provides allows our student athletes to succeed both academically and athletically and develop important life skills and relationships with teammates and coaches that remain with them long after graduation from Pleasant Valley College. As freshmen, student athletes step foot on campus full of untapped potential. Tonight, we will share numerous stories of upperclassmen ready to embark on the next chapter of their lives having fulfilled that potential. The success of LVC Athletics is a collaborative effort. It begins with the support of Pleasant Valley College President Dr. Lewis Singh and his administration. Your belief in athletics and its importance to the college as a whole means everything, and we thank you for your continued support. We'd also like to thank Greg Corian for his leadership and mentoring, as our students have been so fortunate to have a well-rounded college experience through the wonderful faculty, coaches, facilities, and resources available to us here at LVC. At this time, we would like to thank all the head coaches and assistant coaches for every moment of time and each ounce of energy you've given to our athletic programs during this 2015-16 season. We'd also like to thank the athletic department staff for all of their hard work behind the scenes. Without them, what we do here simply would not be possible. To Athletics Administrator Pam Hilligus, Athletics Historian Harry Spees, our athletic training staff and Aaron Ulrich, Caitlin Foltz, and Megan Streisel, our strength and conditioning coach Jared Hatz, our equipment staff led by Justin Kiefer, and our team leader Dave Bragg. Thank you all for your dedication to LVC Athletics, to our coaches, and especially our student athletes. The hours you put in early in the morning, late at night, on weekends, and during the summer do not go unnoticed. You keep our student athletes healthy, you hammer out the little details that make what we do possible, and you certainly contribute to the success of LVC Athletics as a whole. Thank you. Tom, since you wrote this, you humbly omitted you and your staff from recognition. That didn't go unnoticed. We owe you and Michael Freeman a huge debt of gratitude for all of your time and energy devoted to our programs and athletes. Everyone here is grateful for all of your hard work throughout the entire year. To the student workers, the parents, and families and friends who support our programs by showing up to our athletic contests, whether at home or on the road, thank you for being our biggest fans. Finally, to the student athletes, thank you for your commitment, your dedication, and your sacrifices. Without you, there is no LVC Athletics. This is your night. Thank you all for coming this evening, and enjoy tonight's game.
Thank you, Stacey. At this time, please welcome the women's lacrosse senior captain Emily Rhodes. She will offer tonight's invocation.
Sorry, I ran off last night, so it took me a while to get here. You can all bow your heads and fold your hands up. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us all here today to celebrate all of the successes we have experienced as athletes during our time at LVC. Thank you for allowing us to be healthy and giving us the ability and talent to participate in athletics and excel in our event. Thank you for blessing us all with wonderful coaches who have dedicated their time and taught us more about the game and enabled us to reach new levels of achievement as individuals and as teams, and to get 1% better every day. Thank you for providing us with parents, family, and friends who have supported us and helped us grow our love. We praise you for all the gifts you have given us so that we can take part in activities that challenge us to be better teammates, students, and people. In God's name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. Before we get to our fall interviews, we'd like to continue one of our greatest traditions here at this reception, where we ask a number of seniors to reflect on their time and careers at Pleasant Valley College. And our first speaker from men's soccer and tennis is Cody Manuel.
Okay, so 4 years ago, I picked LVC the most uneventful way possible, meaning literally I looked at my school. And the summer before my senior year, it was the first time I met Coach Grimes, and we initially had a good connection, so, and that was basically it. It's a horrendous joke. And so from that on, I was 7 in LVC, which may be, for somebody with no shot at a professional athletic career, it may be the worst way to pick college, but whatever. So, my first experience as a freshman, after maybe 4 days of preseason, we went on a rejuvenation run, and Coach Grimes was setting a pretty torrid pace, and I had a pretty bad stomach ache, really had to go to the bathroom, so I kind of fell back a little bit, and I thought the next 4 years might be the worst 4 years of my life. Having the chance to participate in the team was a great experience. It was something that I never would have been able to have if not for playing sports here at LVC. The year before, breaking my kneecap in half was also an equally exciting experience. Well, it's a lot more laps than that, but I guess I'll take it. Most of the times I'll remember were the times spent off the field with lifelong friends that I'll have forever. That I met through the soccer and tennis team, and with friends that are also just in individual sports. But I won't just remember my teammates, also my coaches, Charlie Grimes, Tim Mail, Matt Fry, Hutch, from Tennessee, Dave Brunsberg, and Jeff Robbins. So I'd like to thank everyone in this room for all the memories, and good luck in your remaining years. Thank you.
Thanks, Cody. At this time, we're going to start to announce the most valuable players from our fall athletic programs. We'll also recognize the seniors with their team before we announce the MVP. So we're going to ask that when we call your name, you please stand and remain standing until all the seniors have been recognized. We'll hold all the applause until the end. We'll begin with cross country. Our head coach, James O'Brien. Assistant coaches, Logan Stroman, Tim Harding, Cynthia Adams, and Mike Harnish. Managers, Rachel Anderson and Laura Colperone. Men's captains, Steve Chappell, Andrew Belts, and Cody Boyd. Women's captains, Hannah Jones, Alyssa Keefe, and Nicole Basilio. Our seniors, Andrew Belts, Steve Chappell, Cody Boyd, Ben Tanner, Nicole Basilio, Emily Banks, Hannah Jones, Alyssa Keefe, Kelsey Patrick, and Emily White. Starting with men's MVP, he was the first team All-MAC selection, was named MAC Academic All-Conference, and earned USPSCCCA All-Academic Honors for the 11 Valley Valley this fall. Our men's cross-country MVP is Andrew Gels. Thank you to Coach Strump for filling in for Coach O'Brien. Our women's MVP was first team All-MAC qualified for a fourth consecutive NCAA championship meet. She was All-Region for the fourth time in her career, was named MAC Academic All-Conference, and USDF CCCA All-Academic, and was the MAC Women's Cross Country Scholar Athlete of the Year. Women's Cross Country MVP is Kelsey Patrick. Kelsey and Coach O'Brien are actually competing this afternoon at the 10 Relays in Philadelphia. So unfortunately, I couldn't be here tonight. Thank you, Coach Strump, for doing that. That was excellent job. We'll move on to field hockey. Our head coach this past season, Carol Miller, and our new head coach, Amber Corbett. Our assistant coaches, Aaron Beatty and Becky Elliott. Managers, Ray LaFlame, Juliana Schutte. Captain Sarah DiMaggio, Kristen Garland, and Nikki Schaefer. Seniors, Liz DiSabrino, Kristen Garland, and Kelsey Heck. Kendra Moll, Nikki Schaefer, and Molly May Lewin. For field hockey, we have offensive and defensive MVPs. The defensive MVP was an NFHCA second-team All-Region pick and a first-team All-Conference honoree. She was BCAC Mid-Atlantic All-Star, was named the MAC Commonwealth Defensive Player of the Year. Our field hockey defensive MVP is Kristen Gardner. The team's offensive MVP was NFHCA's second-team All-Region pick for the second year in a row. She was tagged second-team All-Conference. She was named Academic All-MAC and earned her fourth straight NFHCA National Academic Squad Academy. Our field hockey offensive MVP is Nikki Schaefer. Next, we move on to the football team. Head coach is past year, Jim Modis. Our new head coach, Joe Beeler. Assistant coach is Jack Weiler, Joe Beeler, last season. Don Burke, Mark Costello, Tyler George. Bill Giulino, Mac Rose, Andrew Hurst, Frank Eisenberg, Vince Panelone, Jason Bullerston, and Corey Baker. Managers, Derek Patch, Mary Muffenmeyer, Brian Secret. Team captains, Kevin Anthony, Bobby Collins, Brian Eck, Zach Smith, and Trevor St. Clair. Our seniors, Brian Eck, Andrew Livingston, Clayton Willard, Trevor St. Clair, Ricky Fagans, Jeremy Frank, Charlie Galante, Reed Pavitt, Connor Pierce, Kevin Antal, Matt Kaczynski, Derek Flight, Bobby Conlon, Ryan Baum, John Salcido, Tyler Bailey, Zach Smith, Ryan Dotson, Bobby Dowdy, Matt Smalley. And for football, we have offensive, defensive, and special teams MVPs. The offensive MVP earned his second straight first-team All-MAC conference honor by finishing second in the MAC with 1,027 rushing yards. He became just the second player in program history to rush for 1,000 yards in consecutive seasons. He was named the MAC Offensive Player of the Week in October. Our offensive MVP is Brendan Irving. Our next MVP was the team's most consistent defensive player, finishing with a team-high 61 tackles. He made 39 solo stops, including 6.5 tackles for loss and 3.5 sacks, to go along with 3 interceptions, and forced fumble and fumble recovery. He was the second-team All-MAC pick and was named the D3 football team of the week in October. Our defensive MVP is Trevor St. Clair. Trevor is not here with us tonight. He's actually the DC Academy, so round of applause for him for moving on to his career. And our special teams MVP solidified the LVC kicking game this fall. He converted 9 of 13 field goal attempts with a long of 38 yards. Was a 2-time MAC Special Teams Player of the Week this season as a freshman. Our special teams MVP, Marcus Brown. Marcus Brown is football and soccer. Our head coach, Charlie Grimes. Our assistant coaches, Chris Blake, Tim Dale, Matt Fry, Kevin Doty, and Justin Hutchinson. Our seniors, Cam Alexander, Matt Blanky, Joe Gallagher, Jake Herron, Cody Van Miller, Brandon Mail, and Curtis Washington. Our men's soccer MVP was chosen by his teammates as the team's most consistent player and someone who made those around him better every day. He tallied 3 points with the role of assist this fall and helped lead LVC to another conference tournament appearance by locking down the back of his defender. Our men's soccer MVP is John McHale. So John is also in class. He couldn't be here with us tonight, so we'll move on to women's soccer. Our head coach, Todd Hopper, assistant coaches, Chad Bennett, Amanda Douglas, Michael Rogan, and Taylor Shirley, manager, Drew Baker, captain, Alexa Buckley, and our seniors, Richard Mormons, Alexa Buckley, and Sarah Schisler. Our women's soccer MVP was one of the squad's most versatile players this fall. She started all 20 games for the Dutchman, tallying 14 total points on the season, with 5 goals, including a pair of game winners and 4 assists. Congratulations to our women's soccer MVP, Tiana Shutt. Next up is volleyball. Our head coach, Wayne Perry. Assistant coaches, Diana Perry, John Smith, and Ed Lynch. Team captains, Allie Garrett and Emily Sides. Our seniors, Allie Garrett, Rachel Waltz, Emily Sides, and Allie Porter. We have a pair of volleyball MVPs this season. One was named ECA All-Region, first team All-Conference, and ECAC All-Star, and Academic All-MAC. The other played more sets than any other player was named to the MAC Academic Honor Roll. Both the LVC MAC Honor Roll and ECAC tournament posted first this fall. Our women's volleyball MVPs are Allie Garrett and Rachel Waltz. Now, before we go on our winner MVPs, we'd like to take a moment to recognize some of our coaches and student athletes who are the top achievements in their sports this past season. We have quite a few. First, we'd like to recognize the MAC Commonwealth and Soccer Coach of the Year. He's here with us from Germany, but that is Charlie Grimes. And the MAC Commonwealth Men's Basketball Coach of the Year, that is Allison, also not with us, so skip around. Next, our conference rookies of the year from last year's men's lacrosse season, Cody Kiefer. And for men's ice hockey, Brian Hogan. In addition, we have 5 student athletes take their conferences Player of the Year. From 2015 women's outdoor track and field, Mariah Smolka. From 2015 men's outdoor track and field, Mike Harnish. From field hockey, Christian Garden. From men's basketball, Andy Orr. And from women's golf, Megan Kimmel. And finally, we've had 5 student athletes who are All-America honors. And 2 more are academic All-America honors, as they mentioned, dating back to last spring, and they are from last year's cross-country and track and field seasons, Kelsey Patrick. From last spring's track and field season, Cindy Adams. From last spring's softball season, Sandy Moss. From volleyball, Greta Weinboyer. From football, Tyler Good. From men's basketball, Andy Orr. And from women's indoor track and field, Olivia Ginterescu. So congratulations to all of them. At this time, I'd like to ask our next senior student athlete speaker to share her thoughts on women's swimming, Jana Keegan.
As a freshman, most of us enter college a bit apprehensive. Let's be honest, terrified. It doesn't matter how confident or successful we were in high school, we are still scared. Whether you are nervous that you might slip through your alarms, or concerned about finding a friend to eat with in the cafeteria, or just insecure about being away from home for the first time, we all feel the unknown. The mere thought of having to balance the new college, workload, and athletics is daunting. However, as a freshman at LVC, one constant I could find solace in was the swim team. Once swimming began in September, I was back in my element. I regained my sense of familiarity. Now, don't get me wrong, I still had many moments of and I stumbled when life got in the way with things such as academics, relationships, and health. In high school, my sport was my stress relief, but I must admit, in college, swimming became one of my stressors. During my sophomore year, I got myself so worked up before races that I actually had panic attacks, and I could not even get myself on the starting box to compete. In those moments, I believed that I was going to die if I had to swim that race. With assistance from my coaches, Mary and June Gardner, aka my psychiatrist, my cheerleaders, my second parents, and my all-around life coaches, I learned to overcome adversity with grace. I managed to get back up on the block my sophomore year and successfully compete in mass. My senior year, I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism and was forbidden to swim, which, as anyone can imagine, devastating news. Coach Mary still helped me play an integral part of the team that year, but it was very difficult for me not to compete. As a physical therapy major, I still had an opportunity to swim my 4th season as a 5th-year student. But after not swimming for an entire year and a tough academic course load ahead, I seriously considered not swimming my final year. But the lessons I learned as a sophomore and the encouragement from Coach Mary helped me once again conquer my fears and enter the competitive world of swimming as a 5th-year student. And I thank God I did stay with the team. I clearly remember thinking the moment I climbed out of the pool, my final race as a collegiate athlete, I'm finished. It's over. I wasn't thinking about my time or winning or losing. I couldn't believe I was done. How did I get here? How did it go by so quickly? My prior thoughts of how will I survive my next swim became how will I survive without swimming? My advice: embrace every moment, the highs and the lows, and the coaches and the teammates with whom we share these moments. I'm a different person than I was as a freshman. I've grown since my freshman year. I'm a better swimmer than I was my freshman year. Though I did not grow in height, I'm physically stronger and faster. Each of us have put in the hours into practice to be stronger, faster, and smarter in the pool, on the court, on the track, and on the field. But more importantly, the growth that we have is mentally. Athletics gives you a mental toughness, a perseverance that allows you to overcome obstacles with grace. And it is these life experiences that are the most valuable. I was mentally weak my freshman year, but now I can be confident, we can be confident, that when we encounter an obstacle in our life, we will overcome the challenge. Just as we prepared for competition physically, we have prepared for life's challenges mentally. And when we leave LVC, we are ready to conquer. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane. We're going to start our major awards tonight with the presentation of the Female Sportsmanship Award. This award is given to a female student athlete who plays the game the right way and represents her team and Lebanon Valley College in an outstanding manner. Here to present that award is women's lacrosse head coach Jackie Dando.
When the game is on the line, you look to your leaders. Last night, the women's lacrosse team could not have had a better leader than senior goalie and captain Shelby Morris. With a tie game and 1 second left in regulation, Shelby made the save of the game to send the contest into overtime, which we eventually went on to win. Shelby Morris has made these plays time and time again for this team. A 3-year starter, she recently collected her 400th career save and is the winningest goalie in LVC program history, allowing 8.5 goals per game on average. When she is not on the field, she serves as a fundraising chair for Minithon, group leader for Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and maintains a 3.6 GPA with a double major in early childhood education and special education. More than her accolades, Shelby has exemplified the phrase, "The team, not the individual, is the ultimate champion." It's a meaning quote. Perhaps playing the most mentally demanding position on the field, Shelby is selfless in pursuit of success with the team. As our team has become a family over the past 4 years, Shelby has been our steadfast leader and role model. She has represented our team and London Valley College with the highest degree of character and sportsmanship. Congratulations, Michelle.
Congratulations. We'll move on now to the John Zoll Memorial Award. This award is given in memory of football senior athlete John Zoll. It is awarded to a member of the football team who displays the same passion for the game of John did. We are privileged this evening to have with us once again to present the John Zoll Memorial Award, John's teammate, and LVC Hall of Famer, Bob Stoll.
John Zoll Award is in memory of my teammate, 55 years ago. John was a 19-year-old junior who passed away after suffering injuries sustained in the first football game of the season at Drexel. Since the spring of 1962, the John Zoll Award has been honored to a football student athlete who plays with heart, with courage, and determination as defined by John Zoll. Let me tell you a little bit about John. John was 5'7", 170 pounds. And back then, the 1961 team averaged 5'8", 185. They weren't very large. John was one of the rainy days, as the coaches affectionately called the second team. We only had 2 teams back then. There were 25 of us. John was a guard in high school and was asked to play halfback at London Valley. He worked his butt off to learn the new position. And the result of that, he was rewarded by playing in the first game of the season. Prior to his injury, he caught a 2-point conversion. He caught another pass for 8 yards. He ran 3 plays for 5 yards, and on the last play, he got out and collapsed. He was taken out of the game over to the bench, and he said to the coach, "I'm okay, coach, I'm okay." Shortly after that, they took him into the locker room, where he passed out into a coma and passed away in the morning. Individually, each teammate dedicated their season to John. We stepped on the field, we knew we were going to win. We were underdogs every game. We won all but one, and we won the Mid-Atlantic Conference Southern Division Championship in 1961. Several years ago, John's teammates raised funds for the Zoll Memorial, which is at the West End of the Gymnasium, with the hopes that John's heart, courage, and determination would touch today's student athletes. And maybe by touching John's memorial, he's touching you. And so, in John's memory, I'm honored to present the John Zoll Award to the football student athlete that has demonstrated heart, courage, and determination as defined by John. I'd like to present it to Kevin Anton. second among the top performers. He recorded 40 solo tackles, forced a pair of fumbles, recovered another, and had a 55-yard interception return that was voted the MAC Play of the Week. He was named to the D3Football.com team of the week in early September, and he was MAC All-Conference second team. Congratulations.
Congrats, man. Now, as we start our winter sports presentations, I'd like to take this time to acknowledge the tremendous support of LVC cheerleading, led by head coaches Jackie Kane and Tara Nyheiser, and their seniors down on the front street of Portland Niles. In addition to supporting other LVC teams, cheerleading team has been competing competitively now since last year, and we look forward to seeing it develop competitively in years to come. Thank you, LVC cheerleading, for all your support for all of our teams. One of those teams they support, we'll start with men's basketball. Our head coach, Brad McAllister, our assistant coaches, Will Cabrera, Terry Barlett, and Andrew Trout, managers, Jim Blau, and Andy Camadano, our captains, Kyler Burke, Travis Conrad, and our one senior, Kyler Burke. This year's Team MVP put together one of the finest single seasons in the program's history. Here at All-America Honors, it was named both the ECAC South and MAC Commonwealth Player of the Year. He won the MAC Commonwealth Scoring title and was an all-region pick by the NABC and D3Hoops.com. Congratulations to our men's basketball MVP, Andy Orr. Next is women's basketball, our head coach, Angus Titus. Assistant coaches, Caitlin Bach, Lindsay Kiefer, Rebecca Pugh. Our team manager, Amanda Ringenbach. Captains, Kylie Chapels, Taylor Ogle. Our seniors, Pete Carper, Kylie Chapels, Alyssa Sarucci, Rachel Kelly, Bridget Rocker, Taylor Ogle. Our women's basketball MVP is a former MAC Commonwealth Rookie of the Year and three-time All-Conference honoree. She was the team's leading scorer this winter, and she became just the 12th player of program history to eclipse the 1,000 point mark for her career. Congratulations to our women's MVP, Kylie Chapels. Next, men's ice hockey, our head coach, John Parsons. Assistant coaches, John Denver and Ian Ellenberger. Laura Herb is going to give a speech for the very now. Our captain, PJ Hefford. Assistant captains, Andy Kirby and Jake Thomas. Our seniors, Cole Godfrey, Matt Healy, PJ Hefford, Jake Forrest, Matt Reno, Adam Thomas, Andy Kirby, and Gage Van. Our men's ice hockey MVP, Healthy Induction, for the Elite Eight, the ACHA Division I National Championship Tournament this winter. He was named to the ESCHL All-Defensive Team after racking up 29 total points on 12 goals, including 4 power play scores in the game winner to go along with 17 assists. Our men's ice hockey MVP is Jake Thomas. Our next program, men's and women's swimming, our head coach, Barry Gardner. Assistant coaches, Jim Gardner and younger Barry Gardner. Our men's seniors, Bobby Burkhart, David Corbino, Nate Gator, Clay Heater, Ian Jackson, and Wade Elmstead. Our women's seniors, Jen Ikea, Elaine Delaney, and Kendall McGann. Our men's swimming MVP, followed up his record-setting freshman year with a stellar sophomore campaign, which he capped with an outstanding weekend at the MAC Championships, where he won the MAC silver medal in the 100 freestyle and earned first two All-MAC finishes, the 100 free, 200 high and 200 fly. Our men's MVP is Ian Lloyd. Our women's swimming MVP was the team's top performer this winter. She capped her incredible career by winning the 5th and 6th MAC championships of her career in the 100 and 200 butterfly events. She earned a pair of first-team All-MAC honors and was named the MAC Women's Swimming Scholar Athlete of the Year. Our women's MVP is Janet Ian. We'll switch again to our major awards. Our men's soccer assistant coach, Tim Hale, will present the Chuck Maston Memorial Award. This award, which is our oldest annual honor, having been presented every year since 1952, is given to an outstanding male student athlete who displays the ideals of sportsmanship, determination, leadership, and achievement. Coach Mel.
The Chuck Maston Award, the oldest continuous award given by LVC, is awarded to a male student athlete who displays the ideals of sportsmanship, determination, and achievement. Here are some highlights of these ideals being laid out. The leader of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, volunteer medicine free health clinic, medical mission trip to Haiti, international medical relief, Delta Alpha Phi International Honor Society, President's Task Force on Inclusive Excellence Committee member, Tri Beta Biology Honor Society, 4U Bible Study Student Center, LVC Free Health Professional Society, Graham Scholarship in Biology, Who's Who among students in American universities and college honor rating, a 3.741 cumulative GPA, a 4-year level winner on the men's soccer team. This year's recipient has worked extremely hard on and off the field over his 4-year career. There was no one who embodies team over individual better. Every training session, every game, every meeting, every class. He gave 100% and was 100% fully engaged in fulfilling his role. Always positive and encouraging. He was never one to take a day off or even a play off. His impact cannot be measured in numbers, stats, or grades, but rather through the significance of his interactions with others and the passion he has to make a difference in what matters. This year's recipient embodies one of the qualities most needed in the world today, that of servant leadership. He has, quote-unquote, washed the feet of others in so many ways. His example has inspired me and many others on the impact of his service, dedication, and work ethic will continue to impact the campus community, the men's soccer program, and many outside LVC for years to come. It is my honor and privilege to present the 2016 Chuck Maston Award to Matt Lane.
Congratulations, Matt. And now for the Honorable Judge John A. Walter, Outstanding Scholar Athlete Awards. These awards represent the highest honor for one male and one female scholar athlete here at LVC, recognizing an outstanding combination of athletic and academic achievement. It is named in memory of the late Judge John Walter, who was an LVC graduate and longtime public address announcer for LVC basketball, who also had a distinguished career as a jurist here in Putnam County. To present the awards tonight, here is men's and women's swimming head coach, Mary Gardner.
Good evening to all. It is a special honor to present the eligible scholar athlete award to a female swimmer. My father and Judge Walter were professional and personal friends. The respect between the two arose because of their total commitment to society. They worked arduously for the good of the people. Every effort they put into forward was an honest one. Their application of their knowledge created better paths for others. These characteristics are a reflection of all of you. To be a student athlete means you have upped your commitment to LVC and to yourselves. You represent the way we should live. Multiple goals at 100%. You're all committed. You've worked hard to get the grades that will lead you to your future successes. You have physically challenged yourself for the good of your teams. Our female scholar athlete always kept her grades and her athletic endeavors in check. She would confer with me if she felt out of balance. It was of the utmost importance that she would never let her team down and that she never let me down. When illness ravaged her during her senior year, she could not swim. She struggled to concentrate in any of her classes. She felt below the standards she had set for herself. It was during these struggles she put her full concentration into the team. If she couldn't help herself, she was going to help somebody else. Putting her weakness aside, she helped coach, develop workouts, and mentored when needed. Over her 4 competitive years, she earned 2 silver, 6 gold at next championships, all of her favorite strokes of 1 fly and 2 fly. She hit the NCAA qualifying standards throughout these years, and she holds 15 school records. She is the most successful female swimmer in Lebanon Valley College's 27 years of swimming. I would like to present the Judge John Moore Female Scholar Athlete of the Year to Janet Kelly. Hello again. As I just referenced the importance of being a scholar athlete, let me open another door to describe the brave and unique qualities that drive all of you forward. Your demands in life are great. Things don't just happen. It takes courage to do all that you do. This courage is built around a foundation of hope. Hope of getting everything done in the classroom, at work, on the field, track, life support, and of course in school. You trust in yourself that failure won't happen if you point yourself in the right direction and keep moving. Using the aquatic metaphor, you've built your strengths in swimming upstream, fighting the currents of time, difficulty, and competition. This year's male scholar athlete is an example of this courage, hope, and faith. From the day he entered school, he was working. If not in the athletic training room, he was on deck guarding or instructing. Academically, we never discussed papers, tests, or the like. When he was a freshman, I thought I'd better ask him how his grades were. He said they were okay. Well, when I got his grades, I never needed to ask him again. Because of his workload, he sometimes had to miss swim practice. But he never missed practicing. During these times, he would find another teammate or 2 or 3 that might have missed practice. And with a gentle persuasion, he would guide all the people to the pool to do a practice at night. His work ethic and leadership were ever present. His days were filled with motion, with forward motion, and his quiet initiatives inspired others to walk with him. The readiness for a meet and the conclusion of meets is always full of promotion. He was always a steady force in trying to make everything happen. This same effort went into his helping his relay teams break 22 and 23-year-old records. His fortitude was always appreciated by others. He was part of 5 record-setting relays. Tonight, I would like to present Judge John Moore, Male Scholar Athlete of the Year, to play the evening.
Congratulations, Clay and Leah. At this time, I'd like to ask our next senior student athlete speaker to share her thoughts on softball and women's golf, Emily Johnson.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak with you tonight. It is really an honor to reflect on my time at LVC with all of you. Athletes are often asked how they are able to maintain the schedule they have in relation to academics, athletics, and other interests. I believe I've been given so many opportunities at LVC that I never thought possible, that I never wanted to not take advantage of, and I simply learned to manage my schedule around it all. I've had the wonderful experience of studying abroad in Germany, had an eye-opening and humbling service trip to Africa, and will be going to Australia. I've had 2 rich learning experience internships and will graduate with 2 degrees and a minor. All while playing 2 sports, being the president of SAC and on the executive board of the MAC-SAC. I was able to participate in inquiry, EU simulation, Vail, and Digival. However, I'm sure most of you have very similar stories to this, and can attest to the busy schedule but rewarding of an LVC student athlete. I will never forget and will always be grateful for the opportunity to be a small part of 3-time softball MAC conference championship teams and participate in NCAA regionals all of those years. And also helping to build the women's golf team as a new sport at LVC. I take softball very seriously, but I've never felt that I've been restricted in doing other things I love because I play a sport. Because of the schedule, I consciously made a decision to maintain. When I look at the people in this room, my teammates, coaches, and my family, I know they're the reason that I've been able to achieve everything that I have. I wouldn't be where I am without any of them. They've all made a lasting impact on me and have become my family. I know most of you can look around this room and think the same things about these people by your side during your time at LVC. I have gone through the biggest joys and the biggest heartbreaks with these people. They always been there to lift me up and encourage me to work hard and be more determined so that I can help our team grow and even myself. Most people say when you play a sport, you make sacrifices in other parts of your life. That has never been true to me because every time I step on the field with them, it's exactly where I want to be. Having a coach like Coach Hollinger has changed my life drastically in my 4 years here. Far beyond the wins and losses, she has demonstrated in her actions and values with the game and in some ways what life is all about. She has taught me what the important things are and how softball or any extra endeavor I may undertake can fit into the equation. She has always encouraged me and all my teammates to do whatever they want to pursue outside of softball. If I could leave you with any advice, it would be to work that hard work always pays off and always have big dreams because here at LVC, you'll be able to accomplish more than we've ever imagined if you take advantage of it. We have a saying on our team that every day you should work to get 1% better. Take this into whatever you do, and I know things will work out for you too. Thank you.
I think that paid off for the rest of my career. Em, I need those notes back. It's all right. You're coming back from prevention anyway. We're moving on to the spring sports MVP. But rather than just yes all top of my head, I want to make sure I go. She might be back up here eventually. Moving on to spring sports. First is baseball. Our head coach, Keith Evans. Assistant coaches, Chad Shell and Cliff Swisher. Team captains, Brett Blundell, Michael Halstead, and Casey Wall. Our seniors, Glenn Dietrich, Brett Blundell, Andy Meisowitz, Greg Orlando, Paul Smith, and Zach Smith. Our baseball MVP this year had a breakout junior campaign this spring. He leads the team with 45 hits, 26 runs batted in, and a .619 slugging percentage. He's racked with 20 extra base hits, including a pair of home runs and 14 doubles, to go along with 74 putouts in center field. Coach calls him Nickel. Our baseball MVP is Mike LVC. Our next team is men's lacrosse. Our head coach, John Haas. Assistant coach, Justin Keeper, Dan Franz, and Bill Walker. Our manager, Steph Bowden and Callie Wolf. Our captains, Chris Bergeron, Zane Brown, and Austin Miller. Our seniors, Jeremy Beaver, Chris Bergeron, Zane Brown, Bobby Dowdy, Jacques Mercer, and Kyle Rollins. For men's lacrosse, we have MVPs. Both are versatile talents who contributed in a variety of ways this spring. One is down 3 points thanks to his 3 goals and assists to go along with 16 ground balls and 9 cross turnovers. The other has been one of the team's top offensive threats this season, netting 11 rest and 4 assists to go along with 17 ground balls. Our men's lacrosse MVPs, Chris Bergeron and Jacques Mercer. Next is Mr. Cross, our head coach is Jackie Nader, assistant coaches Morgan Heller and Aaron Zimmer, captains Tori Cruz, Emily Mose, and Shelby Morris, our team manager Keith Orlando, seniors Elise Bickler, Sam Boyce, Tori Cruz, Emily Mose, and Shelby Morris. Our women's lacrosse MVP is a former all-conference pick, a multiple-time MAC Commonwealth Defensive Player of the Week, and a MAC Academic Honor Roll on her rate. She's helped lead LVC to back-to-back BCAC championship game appearances, including 1 victory as the state winner of net. This spring, she's made 117 saves and won 10 games between the pipes. Our women's lacrosse MVP is Shelby Morris. Next up is women's golf. Our head coach, Mike Swisher. Let's take a 10. Assistant coaches, Matt Cecil and Sue Robson. Men's captains, Aaron Brown and Matt Ashcroft. Women's captains, Megan Kimmel and Gabby Pinto. Our women's seniors, Emily Johnson and Gabby Pinto. Our men's golf MVP led the team to a second place finish at last week's MAC Commonwealth Championship tournament and finished 10th overall in our second team all-conference honors. He also finished out the first of the Gettysburg Invitational in September. Congratulations to our men's golf MVP, Aaron Brown. Our women's MVP had a great week. She won the MAC individual championship on Monday afternoon and route to being named the conference's women's golfer of the year. She also earned first team all-MAC honors and was twice named the MAC women's golfer of the week this spring, after resetting her program record for the score during the fall season. Our women's golf MVP is Megan Kimmel. Our next team is men's tennis. Our head coach is Jake Remsburg. Assistant coach is Jeff Robbins and Matt Brzezinski. Our women's senior, Cody Mendo. And our men's tennis MVP helped stabilize the team's lineup since joining the squad in the spring season. He's won 7 number 3 singles matches and 7 number 2 doubles matches this year, including 3 of each against MAC Commonwealth competition. Congratulations to our men's tennis MVP, Cody Mendo. For women's tennis, our head coach, Jordan Gray, assistant coaches, Cliff Myers, Sarah Grzinski, our seniors, Olivia Edwards and Ariana Freeman. Our women's tennis MVP took over as LVC's number 2 this year, winning 6 solo matches and 6 double contests. She has an impressive 4-1 record in both doubles and singles matches against any competition, and she has LVC in the pick of a playoff run. She was also named the MAC Commonwealth Women's Tennis Player of the Week earlier this month. Congratulations to our women's tennis MVP, Marla Skochetti. Next up is the softball program, our head coach, Stacey Nolan. Assistant coaches, Ralph Northbackdown and Scott Adams. Our seniors, Liz Bauer, Emily Johnson, Holly Langdon, Haley Knapp, Kim Ortiz-Ferrero, Kelly Valley. For softball, we appointed these, our first ever pitching staff with 8 years inside the circle, recording an impressive 1.96 ERA and 16 appearances. He struck out 34 batters and held opponents with 259 batting average after being named the MVP of the 2015 MAC Commonwealth Championship Tournament last spring. Our second MVP knows our first MVP well. She's behind the plate, calling the games for her. She's had a record-breaking senior season, setting new single-season program marks, 48 RBIs, 16 doubles. She's also hit 425 and slugged 792 with 7 home runs after earning all conference honors last spring. Our sophomore MVPs, Haley Knapp and Emily Johnson. And at this time, we'd like to take a moment to recognize another softball player, Sandy Boss. Stand up for a second. She's consecutive stolen bases across all 3 divisions during Tuesday's home victory. Her 79 straight stolen bases broke the previous mark that had stood for more than 20 years. Coming soon will be a commemorative base marking the details regarding the accomplishment to be displayed henceforth at LVC's Hall of Champions. Congratulations, Sandy Boss. Our next team is men's and women's track and field. Our head coach, Melissa Myler, our assistant coaches, Tim Weaver, Frank Miller, James O'Brien, Jim Weaver, Logan Strobel, and Mariah Smolka. Our men's captains, Andrew Geltz, Ian McGinnis, and Reed Allen. Our women's captains, Laura Palmer and Hannah Jones. And Brittany Wilson. Our men's seniors, Noah Aguilar, Andrew Geltz, Steve Chappell, Cody Boyd, and Reed Pavel. And our women's seniors, Emily Banks, Laura Palmer, Taylor Gurjock, Hannah Jones, Alexa Muckley, Kelsey Hacker, Emily White, and Brittany Wilson. We'll start with men's track where we have co-MVPs. Our first has been an outstanding distance runner for the Dutchman during the course of his career. Last spring, he qualified for the NCAA Championship Meet in the outdoor 1,500-meter run. After qualifying and winning MAC championships in the 3,000-meter steeplechase and 4x800-meter relay earlier in his career. He's earned numerous first-team All-MAC honors. He's a 3-time academic, All-MAC honoree, and earned USDF CCCA All-Academic honors this season. Our first men's track and field MVP is Andrew Geltz. Our second MVP is one of the team's top sprinters. He won the 2015 MAC championship in the 4x100-meter relay as a sophomore and picked up second-team all-conference honors in the 100 and 200-meter relays. He held the event to a runner-up finish in 2016 indoor MAC championships. After earning first-team all-conference status in the 60 and 200-meter dashes, as well as the 4x200-meter relay. Our men's track and field MVP, Ian McGinnis. He's not going to do it. Our women's MVP had an incredible indoor season. Was named the Nashville Athlete of the Year. She was the NCAA Division III national runner-up in the high jump. After winning MAC titles in the high and low jump events, she won the ECAC high jump championship, earned USDF CCCA all-region honors in all 3 jump events, and was named the organization's biggest region field athlete of the year. Our women's track and field MVP is Olivia Gendereski. While Olivia gets to the stage, we ask you to direct your attention to the screen. We have a brief video highlighting Olivia's outstanding weekend at the NCAA Championships last month. President Dave will join Coach Myler on the stage to present Olivia with a special award afterwards. Congratulations, Olivia.
This winter, Lebanon Valley's Olivia Gingerescu, captain of amazing indoor track and field season, by winning the silver medal in the high jump event at the NCAA Division III Track and Field Championships in Grinnell, Iowa. The junior took second after posting a top mark of 1.72 meters, just 0.03 meters shy of the national title-winning mark, en route to earning All-America honors. She became LVC's first men's or women's indoor jumper to earn the accolade. Her outstanding performance came during the same week in which she was named the USDF CCCA Mini Swinging Field Athlete of the Year, after earning all-region honors in all 3 jump events. Congratulations to Olivia Gingerescu, the NCAA Division III High Jump National runner-up.
And that will present the LVC Athletic Service Award, which is given to a student athlete or group that makes our campus for our community a better place through their charitable service. To present that award here once again, Stacy Holliday.
As Tom said, the LVC Athletic Service Award is given to a student athlete or group that makes our campus and our community a better place through their charitable service. This year's winner could not be more deserving. She has served as president of the LVC Student Athlete Advisory Committee for the past 2 years. She's also the community service chair of that group, helping to organize all of their service projects and events. She represents LVC's Student Athlete Advisory Council on the Middle Atlantic Conference, SAC, and sits on that group's executive board. She's the founder and president of Digital Valley, LVC's digital communications club, and is the head chair of sales for Vail, LVC's student-run record label. This past winter, she spent 3.5 weeks in Ghana serving as a global field representative for Saha Global. While there, she helped in the creation of a solar center and taught women entrepreneurs to run the business. In the meantime, she's found time to be a 2-sport athlete, pursue a double major and minor, and participate in 2 internships. It is always an honor to coach such an amazing student and athlete, and it has been a true privilege to have coached this year's Service Award winner, Emily Johnson.
Then Emily is going to come right back and join us in a moment, because here to present the Student Athlete Advisory Committee Male and Female Team of the Year Awards on behalf of SAC are Kyle Murray and SAC President Emily Johnson.
Hello again. So as you know, I'm the president of the Student Athletic Advisory Committee, and Kyle and I will give away the awards for the male and female team of the year. It's a combination of team record improvement from the previous season and team GPA. A team also received points for winning conference, ECACs, or NCAA championships, as well as individual academic and all-conference or all-American awards. I'm sorry if I butchered some names in this one, but it's my honor to give the Lebanon Valley College Male Team of the Year presented to the 2015-2016 Lebanon Valley Men's Ice Hockey Team. The team finished this year 26-6-1, winning 11 straight games. the longest winning streak in program history. They beat Stony Brook, the #1 team in the country, twice this season. The only team to do this year. Brian Rubinek was the DSCHL Rookie of the Year, joined by Mike Straub and Jake Thomas on the All-Conference team. The Dutchman made it to the conference championship game as well as the Elite 8 of ASCHA Division I National Tournament. Congratulations on the fantastic season, and will the seniors please come up? Captains, sorry. The captains please come up.
Third straight year, the women's softball team won the conference and moved on to the NCAA tournament. The team featured 3 all-conference selections: the conference MVP, 2 NCAA conference tournament selections, 2 all-region, 1 ECAC All-Star, 1 All-American. Coach Allen also reported 4. Congratulations to the softball team on an outstanding postseason and our female team of the year. The captains please come on to the front to accept this group.
Congratulations to both those teams on outstanding seasons. We're rolling right along here. We only got 2 more awards to present, starting with the Outstanding Female Athlete Award. This honor is given to 11th Valley College's top female student athlete, is voted on by the coaching staff. This award has been given out every year since 1972, and we again direct your attention to the screen for the announcement of our Outstanding Female Athlete.
Congratulations, Kelsey Patrick, for winning the 2016 Outstanding Female Athlete Award. Kelsey's been a very exciting athlete in our program over the years. I just seem to remember 4 years ago talking to her on the phone over the summer. She wasn't sure if she'd be good enough to run in college, and it's kind of my job to convince her that I thought she would be. But honestly, since she's gotten here in her development, it's just been incredible. Her freshman year, she, every race just went a little better. So we saw a very good athlete when she came in that year, and by the end of her freshman year, she was just really ready to perform. So with a very long career, Kelsey, she's consistently excellent throughout her 4 years here. It's tough to be one of the top athletes because everybody else only needs to beat you one time and they upset you. Where for you, you have to hold that spot on top the whole time during your career. And Kelsey does a wonderful job attacking each race as its own. And then she qualified for nationals the 4th consecutive year. So we were very happy with her senior year. She's taken that and rolled it right into a successful track season, winning the 3K and the 5K at the indoor conference meet, both against stellar competition. She's just been running really well this year. It's been nice to see in her senior campaign.
That's a huge honor. I'm really thankful for all the opportunities that I've got at this college through both academics and athletics. And yeah, I'm definitely honored. It feels incredible. It's definitely been a really long journey, but it was definitely worth it. There were a lot of ups and downs, and I thank my teammates and my coach for everything throughout all the years. Always being by my side. All the memories too, like I'll never forget for the rest of my life.
Yes, so this evening, but they were nice enough to do that. We kind of sprung out on Kelsey, but I think she did all right for that. Thank you for Mike and Maggie up there for working that screen because I would mess that up. So we've got our final award this evening. It's the Lou Sorrentino Outstanding Male Athlete Award. It's named after one of the best to ever wear the little white here in LVC, Coach Lou Sorrentino. So award is given to 11th Valley College's top girls student athlete. Coach Sorrentino was a 3-sport athlete, football, basketball, and baseball at LVC. He was an All-American football player, and after graduation, he signed contracts with both the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Orioles. He later coached 3 sports simultaneously previously here at LVC baseball, football, and basketball. He later coached golf and served as LVC's athletic director for nearly 20 years. To present the award tonight, here is men's basketball assistant coach, Will Cabrera.
This year's recipient is a member of the men's basketball team. He was named Commonwealth Player of the Year. He led the league in scoring at 21.3 points per game. He was also second in field goal percentage at 53.9 and 30 rebounding at 8.6 per game. He helped lead our team to a 16-11 record, second place finish in the league, and also did in the CAC Southern Region tournament. The other accomplishments include the CAC South Player of the Year, Division III Hoops All-American 14, NABC First Team All-Mid-Atlantic, D3 Hoops First Team All-Region, First Team All-Conference, and City Basketball Second Team All-League. Academically, he was a business administration accounting major with a 3.55 GPA. He's been named to the Dean's List the past 2 semesters. It's with great pleasure that I present the Luciano Latino Outstanding Male Athlete Award to Andy Wood.
Congratulations, Kelsey and Andy. Those great awards. At this time, we'd like to recognize our 31 distinguished student athletes. These are senior student athletes who have earned 8 varsity letters or have achieved outstanding regional or national recognition in their sports. And dating back to last spring, they are Noah Aguilar, track and field, Emily Banks, cross country, track and field, Sam Boyce, lacrosse, Laura Palmerone, track and field, cross country, Kylie Chapos, basketball, Brittany Joy, tennis, Christian Barber, field hockey, Allie Garrett, volleyball, Taylor Kershaw, track and field, Andrew Yelts, cross country, track and field, Tyler Good, football, PJ Heffern, ice hockey, Janet Head, swimming, Emily Johnson, softball and golf, Hannah Jones, cross country, track and field, Alyssa Pete, cross country, track and field, Nicole Braden, tennis, Tori Coots, lacrosse, Mary Kay Levin, tennis, Cody Ward, cross country, track and field, Emily Mose, lacrosse, Shelby Morris, lacrosse, Alexa Rocky, soccer, track and field, Haley Neff, softball, Lori Noble, tennis, Kelsey Patrick, cross country, track and field, Reed Patton, football and track and field, Lindy Schaefer, field hockey, Andy Thurby, ice hockey, Nicole Sylvie, cross country, track and field, and Emily White, cross country, track and field. Congratulations. And that brings us to the awards. First of our ceremony tonight, before we go, we'd like to recognize our scholar athletes who represent true student athletes with a combination of athletic skill and academic achievement. Each of these young men and women are juniors or seniors who have earned a 3.5 GPA or higher throughout their careers. And that's an easy task. This year, we have an incredible 72 scholar athletes to honor. So at this time, I'd like to recognize each of you. When your name is called, please come forward to receive a token of our appreciation. And stay in front of the stage or on the stage. We're not going to put 72 on here, but we'll try. To be recognized, and again, each of the student athletes is a junior or senior with 3.5 or above for the GPA. Aaron Angelini from soccer, Megan Arts, field hockey, Emily Banks, cross country, track and field, Abby Martin, volleyball, track and field, Elise Baker, lacrosse, soccer, Sammy Moss, softball, soccer, Allie Cable, volleyball, Laura Palmerone, track and field, cross country, Peyton Carter, basketball, Stephen Chapel, cross country, track and field, Brianna Cosgrove, swimming, Rachel Cummings, soccer, Laura Decker, cross country, track and field, Sarah DiMaggio, field hockey, Ross Strabo, baseball, Zach Edwards, baseball, Matt Eshbach, golf, Katie Grace, swimming, Allie Garrett, volleyball. Nate Gibbons, soccer. Nate Giger, swimming. Elaine Rose, softball. John Harden, baseball. Brad Howard, track and field. Clay Heater, swimming. Mike Housfield, baseball. Hannah Jones, cross country, track and field. Elena Gillick, swimming. Megan Kimball, golf. John Coates, soccer. Kyra Lancaster, swimming. Lexi Lance, basketball. Cody Lloyd, cross country, track and field. McKenna Whipple, from field hockey. Eli Meyer, tennis. Sierra Marshall, lacrosse. Andrew Mark, swimming. John McNeil, soccer. Matt Meyer, lacrosse. Austin Minnick, lacrosse. Rachel Moltz, volleyball. Shelby Morris, lacrosse. Alexa Buckley, soccer and track and field. Mackenzie Murray, soccer. Kelsey Patrick, cross country, track and field. Ryan Hughes, soccer. Connor Pierce, football, track and field. Alyssa Pataznex, tennis. Brittany Reese, track and field. Kristen Robertson, soccer. Julia Rutherford, tennis. John Salcido, football. Laura Schmidt, lacrosse. Corey Sell, baseball. Lindy Schaefer, field hockey. Sarah Schisler, soccer. Alyssa Smith, track and field. Zach Smith, football. Becca Tanz, lacrosse. Adam Thomas, ice hockey. Taylor Ruckle, basketball. Elaine Armstead, swimming. Kyra Balance, swimming. Mike Rockowski, baseball. Morgan Bennett, volleyball. Greta Whiteboard, volleyball. Becca Whalen, swimming. Emily White, cross country, track and field. Brittany Wilson, track and field. Morgan Bailey, track and field. And Laura Smith, soccer. Thank you guys. Congratulations to all of you. That's an outstanding accomplishment. Thank you guys once again. 72 of you. That's awesome. Well, lastly, before we go to Stephen, I'd like to ask all of our major award winners and our MVPs for tonight to come back for a second. We'll get you to the side of the stage. You guys and finally, thank you all for making 2019 the 61 and best 67th LVC Athletics. On behalf of the entire athletic staff, I want to say congratulations to all of our team. If you are still in the competition, good luck. You're a lot of close. And then finally to our seniors, we wish you luck and the rest of all that you're doing forward, wherever your futures can be. And we hope you come back and celebrate the accomplishment of LVC. But you already know that. And remember that the trade is just in place. The Warriors are going to come back and celebrate.